Hi, welcome to Mariposa Arts. We're so excited that you're here. My name's Katie Simpson. I'm an art teacher and an artist, and my favorite thing in the whole world is art. I like all different kinds of art, but my very favorite thing about art is drawing, and I think that I like it because it kind of like brings you into another world. So, what about you guys?
Hello, my name's Franky. I'm an 11th grader at Watsonville High, and my favorite thing about art is that you could do whatever you want, and as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, you're free.
Hi, my name is Joy. I'm an 11th grader at Watsonville High. My favorite thing about art is how you can express yourself in many different ways.
Awesome. I'm so excited to work with you guys. And we're really excited because our project today is that we are going to draw our favorite cartoon characters.
Van a dibujar sus personajes favoritos de caricaturas. I'm going to be talking about lines right now. You guys know what a line is, right? You guys can see them in nature. You guys can see them basically anywhere. And there's a lot of different types of lines, but I have some examples right here. And it's like a thin line, a thick line, a dotted line, a zigzag line, and squiggly line. And today, like Miss Katie said, you're going to be drawing your favorite character, right? So you're going to be using a lot of lines. Hoy van a usar líneas para dibujar su personaje de caricatura favorito. Y como ustedes saben, hay muchas líneas y traten de usar todas las que puedan.
And I'm going to be talking about emphasis. Emphasis is the main focus, like where your eyes go first. And artists use this in many ways. They either show people looking at one specific place where they want you to look at, or they use different colors. Hoy les voy a estar hablando de énfasis. Énfasis es donde van tus ojos primero, en una pintura o en un póster, en un dibujo. Los artistas usan esto en muchas formas diferentes, como diferentes colores o personajes viendo a un lugar específicamente. Un ejemplo sería este póster. This poster is an example. Como pueden ver, los demás están viendo por allá para que puedas ver lo del medio, que son estos dos personajes. These two characters are the main focus, the emphasis of the poster. As you can tell, these ones are facing the other way, so your focus goes to these two.
Awesome. Thank you. Great example. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that very much. So we're going to have so much fun. The first thing that we're going to do is draw with pencil. We're going to choose our favorite cartoon character and draw with pencil. So I have this example. This is an example of the one on my wall behind me. A student left it. So that's his cartoon character. He drew it first with pencil. And I think it's a surfing dinosaur. And then he drew it again with pen and colored it in. So the first thing we're going to do is draw with pencil.
El primer paso va a ser que van a dibujar sus personajes favoritos con lápiz.
Gracias.
So.
Thank you, Franky. Cool. So I'm choosing Garfield to draw, but we all have different characters to draw. So you can see, it's kind of dramatic. So I'm going to choose one of these Garfield pictures to draw, and you choose whatever you want. It's up to you. See, I have to choose. And we're going to draw with our pencils just for a few minutes. We'll let you know. But just start drawing your favorite cartoon character with a pencil. Think about using lines and how to emphasize parts of the cartoon character. So we can do the same idea for some of this as we did last week. We can use shapes to make up our character, our animal, or person. Depends. Everybody's got a different favorite. So you could do a video game character, you could do a cartoon from anywhere. comic, anything you would like to do. You have a lot of different choices. I'm so curious to see what everybody else will end up drawing too. We'll probably draw our drawings for maybe 5 more minutes. But remember, you guys at home, whenever you need to pause the video, just pause, and then you can catch up with us. So you should draw for as long as you want to, and then you can always pause the video and start it up again. Okay, you guys, I think we're gonna draw our pencil drawings for 1 more minute. So remember, because you're drawing with pencil, you can always erase when you need to. Okay, I think we're just gonna put our last pencil lines on our drawings. And then when you're ready, we're going to outline. Awesome. Okay, friends, it's time for us to outline our drawings with pen. So, con plumas. We're going to outline the outside of our drawings with whatever kind of pen you have. You could use a pen like this. You could use, well, I have one somewhere. You could use like any kind of pen, really. A smaller pen, whatever you have. And we're going to erase some of those pencil lines after we outline with pen. So let's work on outlining with pen for maybe 5 minutes. Like that. Remember, any time that you need to pause the video, go for it. So you can catch up, because we're going to move faster than this project might take. So if you guys need to pause, this is a good time. We're going to move on to the next step in maybe like 1 minute. We're going to start erasing our pencil lines. As soon as you're done outlining, you can start erasing your pencil lines though. I would say it's helpful to let that ink dry for a minute. So if you want to take a little bit of a break or start erasing the pencil lines in the part of the drawing that you started first. That's helpful. Sometimes the ink can smudge if it's wet. So, depending on the type of pen you're using.
Ahora es hora de borrar las líneas de tus lápices.
Thank you. Perfect.
Okay.
So for however long you need to. Sometimes this takes a while because you've drawn a lot of lines. Okay, so let's erase for maybe 1 more minute. And then we'll start coloring in our drawings with whatever coloring materials you want to use. Okay, friends, it's time for us to move on to the next step of the project, coloring in. I'm curious to see the drawings of Franky and Joy. Would you show us your drawings, please?
The first thing I did is a side character from a video game of the franchise Kirby. His name's Waddle Dee, but I did him as a sailor.
Cool, that's awesome.
What I drew Kirby as a sailor also.
Wow.
It goes with Franky's.
I love it. That's Sailor Kirby. That's so good. I like that both of you drew that. Makes me cool. Well, we're gonna color our drawings in now. So whatever you want to use is good. And we talked about this, last week too, but you can overlap the colors if you want to mix them together. And you can use crayon, colored pencil, markers, whatever you have at home is great. Any kind of thing at all. So, okay, let's get to work. Take your time, you guys. You can always pause the video if you feel like we're moving faster than you. That's fine. You're at home, so you've got all the time you want. As long as you want to on this. Awesome, you guys. I've got some cool tricks to tell you about. Now, Joy talked about emphasis earlier, and you can use emphasis for a lot of different things. You can also use color to make something more emphasized. So I'm going to use colors that contrast a lot right here. I'm going to use purple and orange that are pretty far apart on the color wheel. So I'm going to color in the background, or I already colored in the background, purple and blue for Garfield, and I'm going to use this orange, and it's going to make him stand out a lot because it's a lot different, has a lot more contrast. So you can see he'll stand out a lot more than like the purple and the blue, which are close together on the color wheel. So they kind of match. It's a cool trick. I'm also pressing really light with my colored pencil. So I can add other colors later and mix them if I want to. So keep up the great work. I think we're probably going to color for a couple more minutes, and then we'll show you our examples. Okay, 1 more minute of coloring. And then it will be time to wrap up our class. You guys are doing such a great job. Thanks so much for all of your hard work. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna write Garfield on it. Okay, friends, it's time to wrap up our work and we'll share our examples with you of our cartoons that we drew. And yeah, you did such a great job. Thanks for all of your amazing work. You already saw my Garfield example. I think that's done. So I used colored pencil and then I also used crayon. So.
Here's my Sailor Waddle Dee drawing. The marker is kind of smudged, but it's okay.
Yeah, that sometimes happens.
And here is my Sailor Kirby.
Cool. Awesome, you guys. Those look really good. Thanks for working so hard and working with us on these amazing projects. So that was super fun. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.